When they built this mansion 129 years ago, today they are still down here. We call the geometric tiles from England and came from there, Stoke-on-Brent. And the look on top, beautiful iron structure, all the way from Scotland. Come closer. We can see down here, it came from Glasgow. By the company McFarlane and Company, solid cast iron. These are original till today. And you walk around the town area, you can see the whole colonial building. A lot of structures you know they are from there. So ladies and gentlemen, please follow me. Come over here. Some mixed Spanish. Even the language they use, they mix up. And Ko Panjang came from two words. The local Hokkien dialect, Ko Ten, it means stable. And Panjang is a Malay word, simply means long. So we call long table. And why very important? Because during that time, our grandmother's time, more family planning. They are good producer. There are many children. The more the merrier. Those were the days. And the owner of this mansion, he got 16 children. Oh, 10 sons, 6 daughters. And during that time, the friend asked him, how many children you got? Oh, 16. His friend would tell him, you are very blessed. You are champion. And today you say you got 16 children, your friend will tell you something is wrong with you. Times are totally different. And from 16 children, how many wives? Olden days, grandfather had many wives. And the owner of this mansion, he got 4 wives. My grandfather has 3. I only know 1, not fair. Times are totally different. And this Lopatya are very unique. They can be extended until very long. And they can be retracted until very short. Alright, all these are long up. And then you also notice there's 2 buildings, 2 rooms beside me, on my left and on the right. So on the left, there is a big room I cannot bring to this side. This is where they smoke opium. Opium are very common during that time. And they use opium as state healer. And after trying to sometimes they eventually so this is where the open room and some people that's inside. Later you can go inside, explore yourself. And on my right is a drinking room meant for the British. As what I said earlier, drinking and millennia, we are under the British. So a special room for them is a meeting and a dining room night. And now from here, I'm going to bring you behind. I will show you the exact person of the owner of this mansion. 2 entrances. Please, gentlemen, please follow me. Be careful this time. It's beautiful down here. And this is a family temple we call Ancestral Hall. And it was built back in 1899. 4 years later, after they built the mansion, they built this Ancestral Hall. And today, the grandchildren, they sold the mansion to my boss in year 2000. They don't sell the ancestor. This is a private property. And they still come here to pay respect during the Chinese Qingming, All Souls Day, Chinese New Year, special occasion. They still come here to pay respect. And everything inside here that cannot move, they are still original. We look at the figuring on my left and right. 100 over years ago, the master craftsmen, they came down from China, all this was handmade. Even the paper, they are still original. And what the material they use, a special kind of clay we call the caroling clay, which are very rare and very fine. And the result of the paint are so unique, even the paper, they are still original. And you're ready? Please come up here. Again, be careful the stand. Yes. Yes, come up here, then only you can see. Turn behind, look on top. Take photo. Beautiful.
Wow.
Handmade. 100 over years ago, but already repainted because the paint under the sun they got faded. But the figuring on my left and right, the paintwork are still original. And if you are ready, turn over here. We look at the statue right in front. Exact persons of the first owner of this mansion, Kapitan China, Captain Chung Keng Kui. And this statue was presented in remembrance of him by the British government. Because why? He tagged along with the British. And they've done a lot of charity during his era, building schools, temple, houses, roads, etc., etc. VVIPs of the olden days. And they even built a statue in remembrance of him. Okay, so after the tour, you still can come back here, explore yourself. So in the meantime, I'm going to bring you to another building, already aircon. Come. A lot of them, they always ask me this question, is Andy, why this building aircon? Okay, and once upon a time, this building was used as servant quarters. One for the men, one for the women. And no electricity in between or opening. And 100% renovation was done down here. That's why today my boss aircon in this building. And we turn over here, we look at the tiles, these are all replica. No more original. But after the door outside, you can see all these tiles, they're original all the way from England. They're all original. Alright. And when they build this mansion, very unique. Yeah, a lot of them, the tiles that came from England, and you can see some of the structures is a combination of Malay and Chinese. And you can see some of the windows, the design, it came from France. Okay, a lot, and some from Italy. And this is a history, this one is a mixture. Alright, from Scotland, from France, from Italy, and then from England, and then the local. And then some of the metals are all from Japan. All these are mixed. That's why these buildings are very, very good. Alright, so before I bring you inside to the pictures, I will share with you the culture, the lifestyle of the Nyonya Baba those were the days. So I'm going to share with you first, then bring you to the kitchen to be able to understand. So the Nyonya Baba, they married very young. 13, 14, 15 years old. How they go. And usually they are same age. And the Baba, they are elder, 1 or 2 years senior than the wife, husband. Not like today. Sometimes we look at newspaper, 18 years old, married, 15 years old. This is the way, no such thing. Alright? So the olden days, and before marriage, they married very young at the age of 13, 14, 15 years old. Okay, and before marriage, the mother must teach the daughter 3 things, which are compulsory. At the age of 7, 8, 9 years old, to prepare her for the wedding, 13, 14, 15. And what are the 3 things? Ladies, number 1, she must know how to do needlework. Today, the modern generation are asking, when was the last time you touched a needle? And someone telling me, understanding my house don't have needle. This is first step. And after they master needlework, she must know how to do handicraft, embroidery. Because before marriage, you must present a handicraft to your mother-in-law. It can be anything, up to you. And probably the mother-in-law birthday celebration. And they will give you a handkerchief, and you will come up with something using your own imaginations and creativity. Alright? And then you have to present something to the mother-in-law. Or before marriage, you have to come up with anything. It's up to you. You can present a bigger shoes or tablecloth or whatever, handkerchief. Everything done by hand, yes. husband not so important yet. Okay? Because all matchmade. And then they see, you have to come up with handicraft. And present it to the mother-in-law. And the mother-in-law will invite a group of friends round the table. She will not look down there. She invite a group of friends. They will look at the presentation. And everyone have to give comments. The good, the bad, and the ugly. No love marriage, not like today. Today, one day, don't see each other, video call, hello, my darling, how are you? Last time, no such thing. I'm going to share with you, very interesting. So you present a handicraft, and you look at the presentation, everyone have to give comments. And let's say this lady simply do and pass it out for the sake of doing. They look at it and tell you, they will say, this lady, no responsibility. Number one. Very bad attitude. Number two. Tidak apa attitude. Couldn't be moral. Number three. Because why? They look at the presentation. They are reading the character. That's why they say a picture paints 1,000 words. Now we understand. And if let's say this Nonia present a beautiful item, properly done, takes time, yet never mind, takes time. And then she present, you look at it, oh, this lady very, very patient, very hardworking, very imaginative, very artistic, very creative, all the good wives. And nothing is, they will reward her, of course. Nothing is free. She will reward her with a lot of dowry. And the olden days dowry in terms of gold, diamond, silver, gave money for dowry. Today the culture here, we still give dowry. The men's side, we have to give the ladies' side dowry. And today modern one, how much you want? 100,000, what is okay? And no number. It transfer. Last time, everything with gold, diamond, silver, whatever. And then we see, they're reading her character at basically. And now number three, she must know how to cook. Why? Because before marriage, you see, you must invite your mother-in-law for food tasting to allow it. And how many dishes? Minimum at least 4 dishes. It can be more. On top of that, you have to prepare dessert. You see? And the mother-in-law, of course, won't come alone for food tasting. Again, she will bring the gang. And they sit down there, they finish your food, and after that, they will look at each other, eye to eye contact. If everyone's smiling, jackpot. Normally not the case. Why? Every one of us, we have different taste buds. I love spicy food. You don't like spicy. You see, different taste buds. And then she will give comments. This one is too spicy. This one is a bit sweet. And this one is too salty. And you must remember, you don't say anything bad. Silence is golden, very important. You must create a good impression for your mother-in-law. Because once you marry inside, you must cook for your mother-in-law. And then you remember what she said, too spicy, of course, you have to reduce the chili. Too sweet, less sugar. Too salty, less salt. Now you know the face of the mother-in-law. Okay, that's what I said earlier. You must, after marriage, you must cook for your mother-in-law. Very important. And today, the modern generation, you are very lucky. You don't have to present any handicraft to your mother-in-law. Instead, your mother-in-law have to cook for you. Times are totally different. Now you see? Alright, now from here, I will show you the kitchen now. The big one, please come inside. So now we can see, this is the original size for the kitchen. One big square. And no electricity during that time, that means no partition. Don't have this small, all open up. A lot of ventilation. And during that time, we stand here, we look outside, We can see the entrance where you walk inside just now. And again, the cooking area also not like this. It occupied a quarter of this kitchen. More than 100 over people staying down here. Why? He was the leader for the high son. A lot of bodyguards, a lot of servants, plus family members, 16 children and some relatives. So we can imagine a lot of activities happening during the night. And now I will show you the olden days mooncake. You never seen before. The mooncake of the olden days is bigger than my face. Look at the wooden bowl. They used to make mooncake. Last time the mooncake for the whole family. Today mooncake shrinking, very small. Not only small, they are so expensive. Alright? And now let's take a look at the beautiful baking area. They use as lunch box. You see? And bring that time grandfather, grandmother's time. No restaurant, no coffee shop. And they don't sell food. That's why I said your wife must know how to cook. You must cook for your husband. Husband will use living area as a lunch box and bring it to the working site. And today, the modern generation, I ask them, do you know how to cook? Understandingly, I only know how to eat. Very direct. And some of them, they tell me, understandingly, I do magic. How? Take out the book, beep, 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 the food come already. So convenient today, the modern grab food pasta, so common. You see, and that's why I say, that's why the olden days, the wife must know how to cook. And during my younger days, zero plastic bag, environmental friendly. And then during my time, they're selling food. We buy food, we also have to bring beautiful living there. Alright, that's why I will share with you. Cooking is compulsory. All the ladies. And now from here, they're selling some bird nest, ribs and dessert. After the tour, you can come back here to do. Now I want to bring you inside this room. Look at the handicraft they make. Come, let's go. The handicraft, handmade by the Nyonya. Look at the shoes. This one we call beaded shoes. And the beads they use are very, very tiny, imported from France, and they're made of glass. These are all plastics. That's why they're all glittering. Come, excuse me. Okay, I will show you how it looks like. Alright, I just zoom into it, then you understand all of it. See, they are very, very tiny. And this is not tiny yet. You can see, handmade. That's why I said handicraft. Needlework and embroidery, very important. That's why these are beads. Alright? And then these are imported from France and are made of glass. And some of the beads are so tiny, she can't even hold it a finger. She got to use needle to pick it up. Why? To train her operation. Very important. Now, I'll show you now. Now, look at the beads down here. Come inside. Yes, come over here. Look at all these tiny beads. These are all techniques, these are all beads. You see, so tiny. She can't even hold it with finger. She don't use needle to pick it up. Stop here. Some to this one, some to that one. That's okay. Come over here. Yes. So ladies and gentlemen, come inside. I will show you the shoes down here. This is not a baby shoes. And these shoes are meant for adults. And then why I have to share these shoes with you? The famous foot binding came from China. We call the 3 inches feet or the lotus feet. And the olden days in China, they believe the smaller feet you have, the most beautiful lady you are. At the same time, they believe that the wife cannot run away from her husband. A lot of children die very young, 3, 4 years old. They are still young, the bone are soft. Okay? They bend the bone until it breaks. No injection, no painkiller, no antibiotic. One night, later they commence. A lot of them, they died from gangrene and infection until rebel in China, 1917. Dr. Sanderson became the leader. He put a full stop to this culture because of Dr. Sanya said no more food binding. And food binding are only for the rich family. Not everyone's for food binding. And once you go for food binding, at least 2 servants will take up her until the day she died. My younger days, I could still see a lot, but today, no, all already gone. Okay, so you see, this is real grace. It's just because of belief. Alright? And now from here, I'm going to bring you to another building. I'm going to share with you the straight Chinese jewelry collection. Millions jewelry collections are inside the room. And there's one item priceless. So ladies and gentlemen, come, let's present it and not pass through. Interesting item. Be careful the stack. The straight Chinese jewelry collection inside this room.
Okay, anybody who feel like they want to get the real jewelry and pass the keys around. These are all the heirlooms of the old families that we have in the British, so you can purchase any of that piece. Okay?
Best of the best among the Jade family. My boss personal collection, not lost. Alright, later you can come back. I'm going to show you the masterpiece. How much the value this item is priceless. Come, let's go ahead. Later you explore yourself down here. Yes, please come. Let's take a look at this item. The main item are down here. And inside this room, the straight Chinese jewelry collection item, they are all inside here. And later you can explore yourself. And then I'm going to share. Excuse me, please, over here. I'm going to show you this one. This is the masterpiece. How much the value? This item today is priceless. No price tag. And this masterpiece already more than 100 over years old. And we look at the headgear, the brooch and the earring. The blue color, what is that? A lot of them, they say, Stanley, this is turquoise. It looks exactly like turquoise, but it came from the feather of this bird, kingfisher. They trapped the bird, they took only 1 or 2 feathers from each wing and they let go the bird. They don't kill the goose that laying the golden eggs. And they took the feather, they pulled the side of the feather, 1 strand by 1 strand, handmade in all this. And it took the master craftsman 2 to 3 years to complete this item. Today, no one can do this. And from our naked eyes, we can't see. I will show every one of you how it looks like. Okay, be careful, this is a glass. These are all feathers on the back. 1 strand by 1 strand. And they even use golden frame to hold the feathers. A lot of gold are down there. And the 1,001 birds outside. Of all birds, why they choose the kingfisher? The color never fades. And today we can find a lot of this bird along the river. Sometimes the garden, we cannot touch them. It's already protected species. And I asked my boss, how much the value? No price tag. It's a later you still can come back. Come, I'll bring you inside there.
This is real.
These are genuine items. Yes. Okay.
Was it owned by the original owner or by the current owner?
No, only these are all my boss collection items. Made in Penang. Back with the early, I think it's early, during the early 20th century. 1970s. These are all real items. Security very high. That's why I say millions of collections are here. And security are very high. The present day collection. Come, this way please. Come, over here. This is collection. Now, very rich. Come, please come over here. Come over here. Now, be careful this guy. And just for you, we need a service. We need a service. Alright, we see, today, look, bring you around. All this collection inside this museum today belongs to the present owner. Okay, and some of you joined in with the covering word, that's why you missed the first introduction. I shared with you that this item today belongs to the present owner, my boss collection. He bought this mansion in year 2000. It took him 5 years to restore this building. On restoration, he spent almost 5 million because very passionate. And today he turned this museum into a #1 museum here in Penang, and then before the pandemic, #8 in Asia, according to TripAdvisor. He's an amazing collector. Okay, got it? Alright, clear? So this not belongs to